Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jackie and today I'm here for Music-a-Thon Day 1. For today's video, I am going to be doing my TBR for the READ-A-THON. So I figured this would be a good way to kick off the READ-A-THON for this week-long series of videos I'm going to be doing over the next 7 days. So let's talk about the books I'm going to be reading for the READ-A-THon, what the challenges are, talk about the giveaway once again, and I will link my announcement video on the screen if you guys want to hear my more in-depth details on this READ-A-THON. So without me rambling further, let's jump right in and get started. So challenge number 1 is to read a book that has to do with music, and I actually got a suggestion from you guys for this challenge. I'm going to be reading You Should See Me in a Crown by Leah Johnson. This is a newer release. I think it came out in the very beginning of June, if not late May, and it is sounding right up my alley. It is a YA contemporary about a girl who she wants to go to her dream college and her scholarship falls through, so she decides to run for homecoming queen to get her scholarship, because the winner of homecoming queen gets a scholarship to the college of their choice. And she starts to fall for one of the other contestants that are running for homecoming queen, and that's all I know. I believe the main character is a musician from what you guys told me in the comments, so I'm really excited to dive into this one. 2 is to read a book that has a musical instrument on the cover, and I'm also going to be combining this one. I'm going to be doubling up on this one with read a book with a musical term in the title. For this, I'm going to be reading The Seventh Song by Victoria Schwab. This is a book I read a couple of years ago. I think I read it the same year as the first round of this read-a-thon, and I listened to that on audiobook, and I think I'm going to do the same thing this round. This is a YA dystopian that is taking place in a society where if you commit a sin or anything like that, it spawns a real life monster. We are following 2 characters, Kate, who is human but she wants to be a monster, and August, who is a monster who just wants to be human, and their paths collide, and that's all I know. I really enjoyed it the first time around. I'm really excited to finally continue on in the duology. Number 3 is to read a book with a song lyric or a song title in the title of the book. For this, I'm going with The Fill-In Boyfriend by Casey West. This is, I think, again, one I might have had on my TBR for the first round of the readathon, and this is another YA contemporary. And I don't know anything else about it. I can't remember the exact details of the plot off the top of my head. I think it's kind of a fake dating situation, and that sounds right up my alley. Obviously, Boyfriend is a name of a few different songs, like Justin Bieber has a song named Boyfriend, Big Time Rush has a song named Boyfriend, so I went with that one. Challenge is to read the group book, which is Grey by Pete Wentz. This is a book I read every single year for this readathon because it's my favorite book of all time. Pete is the bassist and lyricist for Fall Out Boy, which is one of my favorite bands of all time, and this is my favorite book of all time. This is an adult contemporary. It is a very hard-hitting contemporary, and it follows our main character, who is in a rock band, and his band is kind of getting big, and he's away from family and friends on tour for good periods of time, and it's just following him as he's going through this journey. And I will say there is some major trigger warnings for drug abuse and thoughts of suicide, as well as an unhealthy relationship. I wouldn't say it's abusive, but it is very unhealthy. But I love it, and it hit me, or it came to me in a very important part of my life, so I'm glad to be rereading it this year. The challenge for this round of Music-a-Thon is to read a book by an author whose first or last name is the same as musicians, so this could be different sorts of spelling. The spelling doesn't matter as long as it's pronounced the same. For this, I am going with Catwoman Soul Sailor by Sarah J. Maas. Sarah J. Maas is my favorite author of all time, and she obviously shares a name with quite a few musicians that I can think of off the top of my head. Sarah Bareilles, Sarah McLachlan, just to name a couple. This one is one that is very different from her normal books, like Throne of Glass and Akatar are more on the new adult border of fantasy, and this one is more of an urban fantasy following Catwoman. I'm not usually a big superhero person, and I haven't heard too much about it. I remember when it first came out, I did hear very good reviews about it, so I'm excited to see what I think. And that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give a big thumbs up and subscribe me already. I am posting a new video every single day during Music-a-Thon, so make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified from when I post a new video. And let me know in the comments down below if you guys are participating in a readathon. What are you reading? As I would love to know. And as always, all my social media links are linked down below for you guys to check out if you'd like to follow me on any of those. All being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Music-a-Thon Day 2. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye!